Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'd like to talk a little bit about Hearthstone. I know it's a little off from what I usually make my content, but recently they came out with a tavern brawl, which is very uncharacteristic of Blizzard. Usually a tavern brawl is a new challenge, something very different. Like here you'll see the last one was actually a random spell every time you played a minion.
Job's done. So many possibilities.
Okay. Which was very entertaining, to say in the least. But now, and then a few other ones, it's like you would play a minion, and then you would get the same cost minion summoned with it. So, what have they done that's very uncharacteristic of them? Well, they came up with a tavern brawl that's a wild arena run. Whoever wins the most, they get a big chest. Except you can only go 3 losses. You get whatever reward you get for how many times you won. And for 0 wins, I believe you only get 3 packs because you're paying 1,000 gold or $10. So what they're saying, it's a heroic brawl wild. Except we're making a heroic deck. So what is a little odd about this? You're able to make your own deck. For 1,000 gold, okay, it sounds interesting, but also is a little annoying at the same time. Because when you go in, what I was expecting was they're doing the same reward system here as they do in the arena. So you have the ability to lose 3 times, you can win up to 12 times, and you still get a reward. But what's different is that you only have to pay 150 gold for that, as compared to the current 2,000 you have to pay for this tavern brawl. And I would say it feels a little unfair for newer people who want to play it, because tavern brawl has generally been for getting a free pack, for just kind of having a fun thing to do rather than playing through the ranked or playing through the solo adventures, etc. It's kind of been a new refreshing thing each week. And I understand Hearthstone is a free-to-play, and at times they have to make money. And they might not be making as much money as they need, and this might possibly be a very good way to make more money, because like, oh, for $10, like, you can possibly get as many as you want. But that's the thing. You have to make it to 12 wins if you want to reap the maximum reward of that $10. I wouldn't be losing as much if I put in 1,000 gold. At least that's how I would feel. Or would it be different? Because if I waited to grind up to 1,000 gold, would I rather go and buy 3 packs for $100 for 100 gold, as where for the same $10, I would only get 7. I mean, sure, here you're getting 10 packs for $5. But at the same time, no matter which expansion you want to get, you can get, again, 10 packs for 100 gold each, which comes out to 1,000 in the end. So, why on earth should, if you're a free-to-play, go to the Tavern Brawl this week and play it? For 1,000 gold, you could possibly only get 3 packs. And I'm saying that you won't. But it has to be pretty much top tier in order to do very well. Because when I did play it, I got about 2 wins. And it was pretty difficult. I faced off against 3 aggro warriors. And basically what they try to do, if you haven't seen it before, is they'll go and basically use Nos first mate to equip a weapon. Then the next thing they'll do is they'll either give their hero +4 attack, or they'll go equip another weapon, or even buff the weapon they already had. And then they'll have an Arcanite Reaper by turn 5 to just add another 10 extra damage to their hand. That's the annoying part of this Tavern Brawl. If you're going to implement a reward system just like the arena, and you're expecting people to put in this amount of money, at least give it the, what do you call it? The spirit of the Tavern Brawl. And the spirit of the Tavern Brawl, that it's random. That you don't know what it's going to be. And usually it's free. But because this isn't free, giving people the ability to make a deck out of whatever they want, in hindsight, benefits that person, but also doesn't benefit others. Like, I am a free-to-play player, and I do not have every single card, which can be very frustrating, because recently I spent a lot of my dust, around 2,000, to make standard decks. And not very good ones, mind you. Because if I wanted a legendary, I would have to spend 2,000 dust, about 2,000 dust, just to get one. So what have I been doing? I've been making decent standard decks, just so I can get up to like rank 15 or 14, just so I can get, monthly reward. But it's a very annoying thing, I just feel, is that they're implementing the same rule system as the arena. I can go and pay 150 gold in order to play it. As we're here, I have to spend almost, it's like 5 times that. Except I have to figure out which deck to play. I have to figure out which deck I have to make. And for free-to-play people, if you're very good, you can do well. If you're not very good, like me, it's very annoying. So, I just wanted to make this video just because I felt this Tavern Brawl was very uncharacteristic of Blizzard. Like, yes, you are allowing people to make a wild deck in the arena style, because in arena you cannot use any wild cards. All these cards are standard. But then again, you can make your own deck. So that kind of defeats the idea of making it in the style of arena. Because when it comes down to arena, it's almost down to chance. Here, you're going to be seeing a lot of people run pretty much the same decks like I did in order to win. So it's not that random. And sure, they're saying the matchmaker will take longer in order to make it, because it's a more important matchup, in order that they get it right. But basically, you have people playing ranked games in an arena style situation. And if they're all playing one type of deck, guess what the other people not playing that deck are gonna face? Most of the time, that one type of deck. That was just my view of the way things are right now. Should you go play this Tavern Brawl? If you have an aggro warrior or a perfect anti-aggro deck, play those. But if you don't, you might as well spend that 1,000 gold and go buy yourself 10 decks of Unguro. Or better yet, just go, if you still don't have everything, go buy 20 decks of the welcome bundle. I mean, if you can. But for me, I don't really see much value in this. I have nothing against Blizzard. I very much enjoy their games. I love Overwatch. I love Hearthstone. Heroes of the Storm, I very much enjoy, but I just felt this was very uncharacteristic of the spirit of the Tavern Brawl. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.